Good morning. Um, it's a wonderful day to be sober. This morning, I had it on my heart to talk about the road to recovery. You figure out what inspires you, and music. Well, first off, my dad has always been in a band since I was a kid. When I was a kid, he used to take me to band practice with him, and I used to love it. Just seeing my dad up there and like being so proud as a kid, like that's my dad. Well, I used to listen to some of the worst music. Talking about drugs and alcohol, I thought life was a big party, and this is what God's done for me, what I couldn't do for myself. Today when I hear that stuff, about partying and drugs and alcohol, oh man, my mind gets distorted bad. And I still have them moments. Like I'll be driving down the road listening to radio, and then it'll come on and I'll be in a bad. And the only time I listen to that stuff is when I'm in a very bad spot, and it's weird because for 20 years of my addiction, like I thought that was the music, but you would have never caught me listening to Christian music. Caught me listening to Lauren Daigle, and all them songs, But today, I love Christian music. I'm the type of person, man, it is a battle some days to go to God. It is a battle sometimes to sit there and pray, I don't know what it is in me, but for me to stay close to God, I went out and bought a pair of headphones. So, and when I'm losing faith, I sit there and put on the headphones, and I sit there and listen to Christian music because it gets me closer to God. Like I learned a lot of stuff from songs that I didn't know about God. And when I'm starting to lose faith, I put on K-Love, and I listen to it. No matter if I'm veering away that day, I'm still listening to the word, But like when really in my addiction, songs would fuel me to go closer to addiction. Hearing songs about selling drugs, hear songs about using drugs. Well, today, in Christian songs, I didn't know how deep they got, but man, there's a lot of courage and strength in them songs, It gets me closer to God every day. Like every morning when I have that alone time with God, I sit there and listen to Christian music, before I head out for the day. And man, it gives me that strength. Like it inspires me. And, in my addiction, there would be a song that come on, and I would be like, man, this song's meant for me, be listening to like drinking and using, and now today, like I listen to a Christian song and I'm like, okay, man, this song really is about me. It's really talking about me, and it gives me each and every day. I love music. I listen, that's what inspires me. That some days music got me through, like sober. Early in recovery, when I wanted to go back out, I listened to music, and it keep me sober that day. Like today, being being sober and almost, 2 years sober, I I listen to the lyrics now. I don't just listen to the music, but I listen to the lyrics, and some days it saves my soul. Like, it saves me from veering away from God for good, and everything. But it took me to find recovery, to really find what inspires me in life, and that's, every day I put God first. I put my family second, and I put myself third. Um, like, you probably ask why I put God first before my family, because God makes my family together. Um, we had we had a wonderful Christmas this year. I'm thankful to God. It was my second Christmas sober. The first Christmas, it was a little. I didn't know how to react to, my first Christmas sober. But this year, I got to enjoy my Christmas with my family. I actually got to bring a few of my brothers from Woodhaven Treatment Center to go meet my family. And man, the smiles that God has put on my family's faces, like to see me out here doing it in recovery, it's a blessing. And I owe it all to God. I thanked Him the next day after Christmas. I thank Him for giving me all the blessings that He has given me. And all I had to do was stay sober and go to Him. And it took me to get sober to go to Him. But yeah, I didn't mean to get off subject, but today, on the way out, I'm going to be listening to music, and it's going to get me fuel for this day. It's raining outside. I used to get so depressed on rainy days, but music just draws me back closer to God, and I appreciate that. And I hope everyone has a blessed day today. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. And thank you for listening.